Obi-Wan. Uno.
Dos. Uno.
Eins.
Ajá.
A cat.
Un. A cat.
Very nice. That was beautiful and great.
Is the song
I
over?
enjoyed it. It's
More or
done.
less.
Yeah, we did it.
We did one. We did one.
111.
111.
Uno.
1.
Welcome to episode 111.
Yay.
111.
I like the triple ones.
Yeah.
Triple ones.
It's the only time
Triple
that's ever going to
ones.
happen until we do another 111 episodes and we have to
Snake eyes.
Yeah.
That's a snake eye.
Yeah.
Triple snake eyes.
Well, yeah. Hi, guys. It's nice to see your faces and hear your voices. I was
Yes,
going to say
good to
hear
see
your
you.
faces, but that's not how that works.
If I put my face on the microphone like this, can you hear it? Oh,
Rubbing
Leash is
it.
doing the same thing.
Rubbing
Leash, that's like
I'm a cat.
My name's Tabby. Who am I?
Tabby, you're Tabby. Because you told me
Tabby.
at the start, so give it away.
I just told you
said
my
it.
name's Tabby. I gave it away. I'm really bad at this
That's
game.
really good, though. My name's Tabby. Who am I?
Who am I? My name's Tabby.
Oh.
I love it.
Leash, before I forget, I'm putting my pedal board in my pocket so I can let you at least touch it and see if you want
Paddleboard
it.
in your pocket.
Yeah.
So I can touch it.
board in my pocket.
Yeah,
Is that
touch
a
your
pedal
pedal
board
board.
in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
She's just happy to see you.
This whole touch situation, just saying it, talking about it, everything makes me feel gross.
Oh.
But I like the outputs
Do they have-
of it.
Do they have toy monkeys? Because then you can touch monkeys.
I feel like
There's
there
gotta be a
should
monkey.
be like that creepy symbol
Symbol guy with the fez.
yeah,
you know.
exactly. We're on the same page. That probably
Picking
exists.
up what you're putting down.
and then putting it down
And
again
then putting
so
it back
someone
down
else can
again.
pick it up.
Yes, correct.
Pick things up and put them down.
If you don't like the touch party name, you can go by the our friends across the pond who are calling it the Swapsies and Dropsies, which is
Dropsies and
super-
swapsies.
Dropsies and Swapsies. My bad.
Because you got to drop it, then you swap
And
it,
then you can
then
swap
you drop it again.
But I hear you. It's good.
That's the
So it's a
tagline.
dropsy, swapsy, dropsy.
Yep.
Either way,
Absolutely.
it sounds great.
It's getting
a
more
rhyming-
confusing.
Yes, it's. We know
I don't think there's a wrong answer to this. You call it whatever you want, especially if you're hosting. So
That's true too.
that's the
There's
other
no
thing.
wrong answer.
And
as long
so
as you have
when
fun.
our friend Cap'n Shack builds his entire stadium in his island, we'll call it the touch party because that's what he's calling it.
right, it's
And I
it's a great
believe
feel.
is it someone's hosting a Dropsies and Swapsies this week? Was it Kim? Kim is hosting a Dropsies and Swapsies.
I was like, oh no, I can't remember. I even said I wanted to go.
Someone
wanted to
was
try
doing
going.
something. Yes.
Yes, that's
We'll
correct.
talk about upcoming events later.
Okay.
But FYI, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. So
No, we didn't put that on our list.
I'm writing it now. So now it's
Well
on
darn.
my list.
Well, but it's not on my
champion.
list. I didn't get the same thing.
Okay.
Leash is like, sorry, not going to happen. Not on Leash's list.
Do we have any? We didn't write this down. Do we have any What's New Pocket Camp, or should we skip that?
Wow. What did we do for the last 5 minutes planning?
Did we talk about the new friends in Pocket Camp? And is everything restarted?
No, we didn't talk about the new friends, and we didn't talk about the gardening thing. That was all.
We briefly
Lo
touched
has
on-
been very kindly announcing things to us in the
Yes, Lo's
Discord,
the
so that I
best.
know what's happening. But I have not actually opened the game to see any of it for myself.
There is, I mean, if we want to briefly touch on it, there is a great reason for you to log in every day because they are giving away cookies that are out of circulation. There's like almost every day you get a new fortune cookie.
Leash is trying to
Leash is
blend
turning-
in with the background. She's like, "Get me out of
I didn't
here!
even
What are we
see you.
talking about? What's new? Pocket Camp? Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So it is a thing. There are new things happening. But yeah, you could just drop in once a day and get your free cookie and maybe do some gardening.
I went in the other day because I had $4 in Google Play rewards.
Yes.
Because I'm not using them up in Pocket Camp. And so I went in the other day so that I can use up all of my Google Play rewards on Leaf Tickets so that I can get all of the maps for the new friends.
Oh.
But I
Yes.
have not opened any of the maps.
Oh.
So, in 2 weeks I'll come back and I'll open the maps and meet all the new friends.
That's right.
That's apparently my current Pocket Camp game. Every couple weeks I check in.
I like that you've got a scheme to still get the new friends.
Is it a
Oh,
scheme?
Leash
This
looks
is just
worried.
killing
No,
time.
it's-
What's up, Leash? Are you sad about something?
Hey,
You don't have to feel bad. We've moved on. You're allowed to move on.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's there for if you ever need, something to go back to if you're working remotely, if you have to go and wait in line for groceries,
Oh,
waiting
yeah,
your
it's a good point.
turn.
It's
Joelle, I forgot that I just traveled to your island and I was very confused. I was like, this doesn't look like my island. What happened?
Where are all of my fences?
Where am I? I'm like, oh, wow, all these mums grew like in a weird way and now like things are missing. What happened?
What
No,
shenanigans?
we're good.
No, you're on my island. Welcome to my island.
Joelle's island.
Whoa, wait.
Duly appointed.
Duly
Joelle
appointed
Marshall.
Joelle Marshall.
Yes. So we do. That is some new stuff in Pocket Camp. There's a host of the new gardening event is Daisy May. So it's a taste of Pocket Camp. Excuse me. It's a taste of New Horizons in your Pocket Camp. And she is adorable. You can grow eggplants or aubergines, as our friends across the pond say, for those vegetables to collect. Those are just some fun things. Peppers and eggplants are what we got right now.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's fun that you can actually grow vegetables. That's a first, right? Right.
We had pumpkins are fruit. My bad.
Well, but I guess we're talking about like root things or whatever. Then I guess pumpkins do count. But yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
Either way,
Are pumpkins considered a fruit? They're not considered a vegetable.
They're a squash, which is
Aren't gourds vegetables? What's up, Leash?
I don't know.
Why
I
do you
thought they
have
because
a
they have seeds inside. I
fossil?
thought they were fruits.
Why do you have a fossil on one little tiny
One little
island
tiny.
hopper?
Because apparently when the holes in the ground randomly generate, it decided to randomly generate on my little island hopper thing.
I was
So
worried
now
it
I
was
have
a
to-
pitfall, and I'm like,
No.
why would you do that? That would be even cooler.
Sabotage.
That's really cruel. No, I have to terraform in order to get to that little fossil. It's in front of one of my waterfalls, my eastern waterfall, on the first level. It's cool. I'll get it eventually. I don't have a pitfall DIY yet, so you don't have to worry about that.
Either.
Okay.
I want it. I want a pitfall DIY. I want to be able to
I
have
do too.
pitfalls.
I have a
Someday.
feeling if someone's going to give me a pitfall DIY, it's going to be little Dottie and her shenanigans that she gave me this
Oh,
week.
yes.
Do you guys see my Instagram post this week with the
Yes.
with her little evil, like, what did she say, like 73 pitfalls are hidden around the island?
That's so funny. I appreciate
Evil.
that she's a little schemer. I never knew that about Dottie. This is a new side of Dottie.
I know.
dark.
I like her. I like her even more.
Dork.
Should we hop into what's new?
Yes,
New
in
Horizons?
New Horizons. Let's
Do 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 do
do
do.
do 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 do.
What's new? Na, na, New Horizons. What's new? What's new?
What's new?
We're just always crushing it. Ooh, I'm just sitting here clapping on my island. So
can't help it. It's too
I
much fun.
wrote down two things that we can talk about for what's new.
Please.
The first thing is, I believe on Friday last week, those of us that were able to find him met Red and got our first art piece that was not a forgery, right?
Oh, right, because we met him on the island. He was wandering your island, and he offers to sell you something for 498,000 bells.
It was a bajillion bells, and I was like, "You get yourself out of here!"
Right, and then he says, "Well, for you, cousin. How about what was it? 498?
It was like
4,098.
It was like 10% or 1% of whatever that was. Yeah,
It's the discounted rate. It's just under 5,000 bells, I think, roughly.
yeah. It was like that's right. It was like 49.80 or something.
It's
Yeah.
still a lot, but it's still not. It's not hundreds of thousands of bells.
No, very reasonable. Anything under 10K, at this stage in my game, at least, sounds reasonable
Seems
to me.
reasonable.
498K, not reasonable unless
No.
my name is Hydro and I'm Uncle Moneybags McQuack McScrooge McDuck Pants.
That guy.
Right, correct. But so can you just get a thing started? What paintings did you guys get? So if you did meet Red, what did you get for your?
Oh,
painting?
my day one painting was the Quaint painting.
Oh, okay. Which is the milkmaid from Vermeer? Is that right?
It's the Vermeer Milkmaid, yeah.
And the only reason I know that is that was the second painting I got. So I knew that was the Quaint painting. But mine was the Starry painting, which is Van Gogh's Starry Night was my first one, which
I
is
was
really
gonna
lovely.
say Starry Night sounds right. I forget what my second one was, but I stared at all of them for a really long time,
It's so much fun. They're so
and I was like, I don't know what I'm looking for, and then I just looked at the guide because I gave up.
which is
I didn't want to screw up. So
that's available if it makes it more fun for you, or if you want to be
But
an
you want to
art
screw up
sleuth.
once, right? To get the Nook points?
Oh, do I want to buy a forgery accidentally on purpose?
You can only buy, the tricky thing about reds is you can only buy one per day. So if it's a
Per
it's a
visit,
fake
right?
one,
Right. Yeah.
or sorry, yes, per red visit. So like whether it's your town, and if red is in someone else's town the same day, you could only make one purchase. So even if your friend has red the same day you do, you can still only make one purchase. He knows that you've purchased from his ship elsewhere. But
So
That's sneaky.
But so like Sarah, if you had red in your town and you went over to red and you bought whatever you bought, let's say you bought the fake or you bought the real, whatever.
Sure. Yes.
Are all three of those options available to me when I go and visit, or is that already gone?
The one that's purchased will be gone. It'll be marked with a little ginkgo leaf sold tag,
Okay.
as far as I know. And I believe you can purchase any of the furniture or any of the three remaining things. As far as I know, I haven't actually gotten to do that yet because the only time that I was at a Reds when someone else visiting someone else's island was the same day that I had Reds so far. So I couldn't purchase another time.
And so after you buy one thing, no matter what that one thing is, you can't buy anything else from red that day?
You can't buy any other artwork, but you can buy any of his furniture, and you can buy as many of those as you want.
Because I couldn't even figure out how to buy the furniture when I was visiting his little shanty boat.
You should be able to just walk over to it and tap it and say, I want to buy this. And he'll say, great, it's 5 billion more bells and you want to pay for it? And you'll be like, no, thanks. Or you're like, oh, I want that because I haven't seen it yet, even though it's probably 3,000 more bells than it should be. I'll buy it.
I think I was having technical issues in his boat. I kept trying to tap on things and it wasn't registering that I was trying to, acknowledge it, and it wasn't responding. And then I couldn't even leave. I was having trouble leaving.
What?
I felt like he had trapped me in his boat, and it really felt very
well,
scary.
This is like how you get warned that this boat looks kind of shady. Maybe you should ask before going onto it.
This boat is kind of shady, guys, because it seems like every once in a while he traps you on his freaking boat until you use the right choice of words.
Very worried. So Joelle got trapped by Red.
Well, I wasn't even allowed on his boat. I found his boat the first day, and then I didn't. I turned it off before I think I was letting Little Boo play or something, and then I saw him in the town square. I was like, oh crap, I probably should have talked to him there. But I don't know how I missed him.
On the first day you couldn't go to his boat. That was not available. It just said this looks shady, and then you didn't go on
He's I should probably talk to someone or something first.
Yeah. So then you go and talk to him.
I didn't know that he was there, or I was busy doing something else, or I don't know. I got distracted, evidently.
Well, he'll definitely be back.
He has been back?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the vendors are definitely in a rotation of some kind, because I had Sahara today. I had Leaf the first day, and I haven't seen Leaf again since that first day. So and then I had both Kix and I had Kix yesterday. I had the two creature guys. I had Flick and
you had CJ,
and I've never had
CJ.
Flick. Never had
Still
Flick.
No Flick. What?
That's a bummer.
Not one Flick. Now, does he sit in the town?
Flick.
Does he sit by resident services?
No, he's wandering
wanders.
like CJ wanders.
He
I
wanders.
found.
Okay, well then maybe I missed him. But
Yeah.
would Isabel tell me that he's there or no?
No, she
Isabel
doesn't announce
tell
it.
you.
Okay, so then maybe
You just didn't
missed
find him. When CJ was visiting the other day, he was on the 3rd tier of my island, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm never going to find him again if I don't talk to him now. And I never finished his challenge because I kept forgetting about him because he was all the way at the top.
What
and
was
it
the
was
challenge?
fine.
Was it
I don't
something
like
hard?
fishing. It's always go get 3 of a medium or big time or
Sure.
whatever fish. And I don't enjoy fishing because it's slow. And I enjoy the heck out of catching bugs. So me and Flick are buds. I must have given Flick 3 inventories worth of bugs while he was visiting.
Oh, he must love you.
He made me an ant model this time.
Fun.
Ooh.
I already have a wasp model.
Yay, that's cool.
I think next I'll do a peacock butterfly if I can do it.
Ooh,
See
very pretty.
if they're still in season next month. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that was Red is interesting. Alicia, I hope you find him because I think what I don't love about Red is that it's just this one interaction and that's it. And you don't really get to do more with him. You can't go shopping all day. You can't bring him more stuff.
Right.
You can't buy more stuff. I mean, you can, but
I guess it's kind of one of those things. If you have someone who wants to buy fakes, if you know you've gotten the real one, or if just someone, if you're not sure if it's the real one, they can come to your Reds and buy more. And I gotta say, I'm really excited about the artwork this time because the differences are different than in New Leaf. So anything you knew if you played the previous game, or I think City Folk too, the changes are different and they are tricky and fun, at least for the ones I've seen so far. So I haven't looked at any of the cheat sheets, but I have looked at the real artwork. So I'm kind of comparing them and having a fun time that way.
That's cool.
Which is
well,
really
that's good.
fun.
I'm glad it's new for you and it's not the same old from last time.
yeah, which makes it really exciting.
But
So
they're the same art. They're the same artwork pieces.
I believe
they're
there's
just
some
different.
new ones.
Oh,
There's additions. Because what was something that was something new that I was like, there's the Vitruvian Man is one of them, the Leonardo da Vinci multi-armed noob.
Yep.
That's one. What else have I seen? I know that was a big deal because I was excited that was there, and I was like, oh, this one looks like it's really real, and I was like, oh no, there's something wrong with this one, and it's really funny what the thing that's wrong about it is. But
have there ever been pure ones in previous?
Yes, always.
Okay.
There's always some that are always real. Like so, if I remember correctly, the one that's like the Gleaners is a one that was always real in New Leaf. I think Sunflowers was always real in New Leaf too, but I don't know if that's going to be correct in this one. I bet they would change it up just to be surprising.
Now I don't remember.
They might twist it up.
I did look at the cheat, but I don't remember.
It's fine.
Well, I find that the difference between the forgeries and the reals to be so minute and like,
ooh, like it's so fun.
Well, sometimes they're like obvious, but sometimes
right, perhaps I don't know. Like the ones that I found so far, like the difference was something you would just have to know.
Yeah, there's some things that are
very obvious.
I don't want to spoil.
I don't want to say anything
spoil
out
it.
loud.
It's so much fun.
But
it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Well, I can say
so
the
far
spoiling.
What I've noticed.
The spoiler for New Leaf one, because that's old news. For the one painting, I don't remember what it's called. It's a Japanese ukiyo painting that's like an angry man with a very fierce face. In the New Leaf version, the fake one was him doing the real one is like with his hands splayed and looking angry. And in the fake one, it has him doing the Fonzie finger guns hands. Like, hey. It's like,
you know what?
Really
that one might jump out at me. Maybe.
Yeah, but
wait, which one is that? The
that was
Velasquez
in New
one?
Leaf. That was in the New Leaf. So that's different this time. So don't expect the finger guns this time, guys. Sorry.
That's amazing. I love it.
But see, that's another fun thing. Getting the fake artwork can be really fun to collect because it might have those like really weird, goofy things, and it'd be fun to have. Fake art gallery sounds fun to me.
Fake art.
I like that idea.
I suppose, yeah. I mean, I don't know that it's my game right now, but it might become my game later.
There you go.
We'll see.
And
like right now, I'm just like
your game ever.
I'm like right now, I'm just collecting so I can fill the museum, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, if I want to do a forgery library, sure, why not? Look at all of my beautiful art.
It's charming.
So the other thing I thought we could talk about is, since we didn't talk about last week, the upgrade to the Nook shop.
Yeah.
The beautiful
level 2.
Yes.
The beautiful upgrade.
Upgrade.
What were your initial What were your initial reactions to the new Nooky Nook shop, Nook shop, Nook cranny? What's it called?
Nooky, looky, who's got a Nooky? Nooky,
looky, look who's got a Nook's cranny.
Nooky.
Look who's
I like
Nooky.
Well, I was very excited about the special tools that change out. I mean, I didn't even know they were going to change out in such a fashion until the following day.
Yeah, because there's star nets some days, and there's
Yeah.
colorful nets some days, and there's outdoorsy nets some days. That's the only one I've noticed so far, but I know the other one's changed too.
Yeah, I feel like it's colorful, outdoorsy, and what was the other
Star.
There's a
patterned?
There's a floral.
Pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pattern.
florally
Shovel.
Yeah.
Star net, colorful rod, colorful everything under the sun.
There's the
I
purple
love-
fishing
Oh,
rod
that's
with
right.
the
The
fish
one
at
that's
the
like got
bottom.
the lure on it. But did
Yeah.
you notice that on the colorful version of the fishing rod, there's the float, the bobber is a little rubber ducky?
I don't think I've done that one yet. Do I have that one now?
I love
have
it.
so
I
many
have one with me.
fishing
I'm pretty
rods, I
sure.
didn't do
I'll
it.
switch it out.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Colorful ducky.
Well,
Joelle,
that's adorable. Yeah, what's up?
I'm in your house.
Are you?
She's calling from inside the house. Oh, I have an accident alert too.
What do you see inside my house?
A welcome sign.
What
else do you see? What else do you see?
Ice cream.
Oh yeah, I got the soft serve lamps this week in the other color, because I had the pink and white ones that are like the ones we had in Pocket Camp, and these are like a minty kind of greeny color.
Mint
Refreshing.
chocolate chip, but there's no chocolate chips.
They're just mint ice cream, mint soft serve, soft serve delish.
Well, if I get out of her house, you can touch it. Like
I can touch it. I can pretend.
drop and touch.
Oh yeah, I can go grab one. I could also send it to you from my catalog because they're not super expensive, so I can do that too. I will send you one because I like you.
Yay!
Why?
Oh, it is a rubber
look,
ducky.
Look, you can see the rubber ducky.
I I see it. I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
No, look. It's on my
I
right
see
here.
it. It's purple. Wait, yours is purple.
Yes, do you want? I guess I should see. Do you guys want?
Wait, did you customize it? Can you customize it?
Yeah, I think you can customize.
You
those
can.
purple.
You can upgrade all of or customize all of your things to be other colors. So if you buy the red and yellow and green shovel, you can turn that to be purple, pink, and blue. And your blue star net, you can make pink or purple or whatever colors they have.
Yes. So
I have the shovel.
And also, it just depends on what the shop is selling too, because the shop that I visited today had the purple colorful tools already.
Their elephant watering can, which I do like.
Yeah, they come in all kinds of colors. I've had the yellow, I've had the green, now I have the blue. Yeah, it's fun. I like the watering cans. Where are you guys?
They're still moving me. I was like, I got out of your way. Just
kidding. We're by my house?
No, we're by your house.
Just by your house. I dropped one.
I picked my house to be mint as well, Joelle.
I like the color because I wanted the purple door. So at that point,
shocker.
I couldn't make it all purple. I used to have a purple roof, and I was like, stop it, Joelle.
Oh, you're welcome. Matt is the cutest.
I just got those today. Sahara's selling them. Buy them from Sahara if you can find them. Those are her small rugs.
I bought the large rug. I always default to the large rug.
Well, you can buy another thing if you have Mons, right?
No, doesn't she limit you with the rugs?
No,
okay.
No.
You can get as many rugs as you want.
5 of the same rug.
As many as you want, because then you get the leaf. Then you get her little tickets, and I get the medium and a large, and then I get a free mysterious wallpaper or flooring.
That's so funny. I just assumed I could get one of each. I never realized it was not.
No,
limited
I mean
for
she'll be like, "Are you sure you want that? Because you already got one. Are you sure you want that? Because you already got one."
Here she is. She's over here.
I'm coming.
Hello.
I don't know where your
that's so
here
cool.
is. Where are you guys?
Pro tip, guys. So you can get as many rugs as you want from Sahara.
Yeah, look at that. We snuck in a tip and a trick in this section.
Pro tip.
What I like
I don't
about
have a song for tips and tricks yet.
Tips and tricks and tricks and tips and tips and tricks and tricks are for tips.
Yeah, it's the boots and cats. Boots and cats. And tips and tricks and tips.
Are you guys over on the beach somewhere?
Yeah, I see your silhouette.
Yeah,
Just
we're right below your house.
Come south.
Go down the stairs.
I see you. I see poop. I see poop.
I could see your samurai helmet silhouette.
It's not
far
poop.
away.
It's ice cream.
You can call it what you want, but my soft serve lamp looks much more edible than that poop hat.
I like the golden poop hat. I like the golden poo hat.
No, I love it. I may or may not have bought a purple one because I can, and I may or may not. Have
Did you make that leaf from Bam? Did Bam give you that?
It's weird. I just visited him and got the same DIY recipe, but I got that recipe earlier today.
What? I didn't notice Bam's doing the leaf. What is he? What is?
The sorry, Bam.
The mouth leaf.
DIYing. That's what I have. What Rar has in her mouth right now is in fact.
I'm gonna go talk to Bammers.
That thing.
I'm gonna go talk to Bammers. Anyway, so anything else about the Nook shop? I think I like that they have more products and more like
definitely.
high ticket items, big ticket items
which are pretty
and stuff.
fun.
And
absolutely.
You can buy more.
And there's 2 hot items.
Yeah, there's 2 hot items a day. You can buy.
I have a complaint about hot
kinds.
items.
You can buy all 3 kinds of each seed now instead of just 2 kinds of each seed. What is your question about complaint about the hot items?
So he's always like, well, we'll double whatever the price of the normal price is, but I don't know what the normal price is, so I don't know if it's worth it for me to make this S. Like, is it worth it?
Oh, it would be nice if they told
issue.
you what it was.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Yeah, like today I made.
We'll give you 2,000 bells per whatever or whatever, just so I know.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Today I made like 6 bird baths and I sold them for 9,000 bells. So that wasn't a bad deal considering that was.
How many bird baths?
I think I made 6.
And there were 9 a piece, or 9 total.
No, like
all. You get 9,000 bells
altogether.
total.
I got 9,000 bells, but like for 36 stones, 9,000 bells seems like a pretty good deal.
Got it. And the crafting time and your pain and suffering.
And your button pressing and your finger
and all of my A button pressing. Yes.
Button pressing.
Bam is currently giving me a DIY, so that is nice. So I think that's it for what's new. Unless there's anything else we can think of. How have you guys gotten your leaf fun stuff? You got your hydrangeas. We talked about that all last week.
What?
I think.
Hydrangeas?
Leaf.
Leaf. Yes, I had Leaf in town today. Oh my life!
I had him yesterday. So right? You guys came over yesterday, or was that 2 days ago? I can't remember. The days blur.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I think I came over 2 days ago, Leash. Yeah, it wasn't yesterday. Yesterday was.
Oh, yes, it's okay. We're all.
What is
all
today? What are
today?
we? What is?
We're recording on Thursday.
today is Blur's Day. Is that what everyone's calling it every day of the week? Blurbs Day. Yep.
It definitely is Blur's Day.
So should we hop into our little tiny itty bitty happy thing segment, Leash, with your favorite song?
Once again, I'm asking you to share your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight. Tiny delights. Delights.
Thank you.
Yay. So tiny delights. You have a posy full.
I have a posy full of tiny delights. So before I start, do you guys have any tiny delights?
Oh,
I'll let you go. You go first. Okay, I don't know if I have any.
I remember how I blanked out.
Since you guys are on my island, did you happen to notice the second house that has appeared on my island today?
No. Let me see.
If you go over to my,
let me go visit.
If you go over to my
I see
west
on the beach. There's a beach house.
There is a house.
It's the beach house. Visit that
house, you might find a little house. It's just a new house. It was just created yesterday and upgraded to a level 1 house. This morning. Okay. Someone named Kevin Bob. We need to talk about Kevin Bob. Lives in that house.
Yes.
Kevin Bob was named for my brother's 2 favorite minions, Kevin and Bob.
Okay.
And that is because my brother, one might remember him as Jakar. He's currently staying at my IRL house. He's quarantining with us for the week since we've both been very good quarantiners. So he was able to come and stay with us, and he did gardening and again IRL. He built a fire again IRL, and while he was doing all of the IRL things, I was doing all the Animal Crossing things. Then last night I finally convinced him to try to start playing, and I was like, maybe you can help me with fishing. I'm trying to catch a marlin and a marlin and a tuna, and so I sent him to the pier with all of the clams I could give him, and he went ahead and fished. But he got kind of sucked in, and he spent the day making things and selling things and making things and selling things, and
great.
That's how he was able to upgrade his house like last night, basically.
Wow.
So after 3 hours, he upgraded his house. It was very impressive. It helps.
That's awesome.
So the tiny delights are watching a new player, or a young player for that matter, anyone that's just trying to figure out the mechanics, play for the first time, and watching them not know what to do with the wasps in the trees.
Oh my goodness.
And watching them hit the rocks and not knowing they need to carefully place themselves before they hit the rocks.
The student has become the master.
It has been so delightful. And every time I watch him play, my smile just gets bigger and bigger because he's trying different things. And he kicked one of my patterns off the ground. And I was like, do you see what you just did there? Do you see what you just did there? I have to go put that pattern back down. He's been really good about
you can kick patterns. Oh, the little tiles,
kind of
slide them.
The pattern.
Yeah. The handmade patterns.
Got it.
But he also was collecting resources and dropping them off in my crafting area, and then he was borrowing resources, and he kept running. Because he was doing so much fishing, he had to keep using up all of my fishing poles. But so he made me more fishing poles.
Oh, so good.
And he had fun collecting weird crap today. So if you walk into his house, do you see the floor?
I saw. Yeah.
It's a live floor, Sarah. Did you see the floor?
A live floor? Well, I feel like I was so distracted by the wonderful wall. Is that the server
live wall?
That's yes. Amazing. So he has built himself a riverbed server room, as you do.
I mean, that sounds very safe for the
super
servers.
normal.
It keeps them very cool.
And he held back. He only put
moist
3.
is what you're looking for when I deal with servers. I want to make sure they're nice and moist.
I think that's for the best. I think a real humid
a nice
server
humid
room is
sticky. Maybe a little bit of sea water.
I was going to say make sure there's some dirt as well. You don't want a solid floor. You want it to be kind of marshy.
Yeah.
I think that's the best kind of server room.
I like it when it sinks in a little bit. That's how you know it's going to stay.
His house is a server room in the middle of a beautiful riverbed forest.
It's lovely, and it is gorgeous. I don't know how I overlooked that beautiful floor. I was so distracted by the wall. But it's
the wall's
lovely.
Pretty cool too. Yeah,
it's very
pretty
cool.
Solid.
I see he has Nemo and Dory in his room as well.
So he only kept 3 fish that he
kept them very
amateur hour, am I right?
Because when he first started filling his house, I was like, all right, Des, maybe calm down with what you're putting in your house. And so I think he pulled a couple of things back. So he just kept Dory and Nemo, or Marlin. I decided it was Marlin.
Don't Des shame him.
I'm sorry.
No,
you know I love
nice.
Des.
What you want, obviously.
He is perfect just the way he is.
Yes, and I'm very excited that Kevin Bob is enjoying his Kev Bob.
Kevin Bob. Kevin Space Bob. We were trying to come up with a name that my nephews would like. So if and when they ever come over in the future, they can play this character and go fishing or collect fossils or whatever they want to do.
It's great.
Yeah, so he had fun today, and he collected a bunch of fossils and brought them to Lathers and found that I have them all already. So shrug. Did not get a single marlin or tuna, unfortunately. He fished a lot.
Those guys are tricksy. They're tricksy buddies.
I don't know. We'll get there.
That's a good tiny delight. That's a huge tiny delight.
Yeah. It was a lot of little delights. That was the thing.
Yes, every time you get to see something new, he discovers.
Now I will tell you, I had to deal with my anxiety about letting someone just run rampant through my island that didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Yeah.
He was picking flowers like there's no one's business.
No tomorrow.
And I was like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. They're gonna grow back. They're gonna grow back. It's gonna be okay.
3 days.
I feel like he was pulling them out.
No, he wasn't digging them up or anything. And he ran through a few, and they disappeared that way.
Des totally thinks it's funny to run through my flowers.
Fun.
But I was like, you know what? If you're picking them up and selling them, at least then you're making money, so that's fine. Yeah. So he got a few. He learned a whole bunch of tricks. He's basically a little Animal Crossing pro now. And when I picked up the game to come up and record the podcast, he's like, "Are you going to bring it back?" I was like, "I will bring it back so you can play later."
Man.
But he's
tweaking.
He refuses to buy the game. I think it's mostly a willpower issue.
I
don't think he seems to think this is not a game for him, even though he clearly enjoyed playing it.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? This could be the game you play at my house. It's fine. I would still love it if he got into it one day, but we'll see if he ever gets there.
Well, I mean, now that he's gotten a little taste of it, maybe.
I know he joked. He joked when I offered to show him the game. He's like, "So first hit's free," and I was like, "Yeah, that's how it works."
Oh, you saw through my scheme. That is very cool. Well, I could share before we take a break. Run a little tiny delight. That's just a sweet thing that you can get visitors to water your flowers and water your friends' flowers, and that's bonus chance of them getting hybrids. It's great.
Wait, of who? Of your friends? Yes.
Right.
Did that work for you?
Sorry,
you found?
I was like, do I get bonus?
You can get. Yeah, if I would go, Leash, I can visit.
No, I mean, I don't get bonus for helping.
No, it benefits the person that's getting
you just get those good feels you get for helping someone. That's a bonus.
I like helping.
A beautiful thing. But what a lovely
It's nice
treat.
if you're especially if you're visiting someone to sell turnips or buy turnips. It's a nice
favor to
while
do.
you're there. Hey, while you're there.
And I love that our little Discord community has really embraced that, and everyone's helping each other and just I don't need anything, but if you want to water my flowers, please do. And I have a confession. On Sunday, Pasu came over to, I think we were doing a trade of some kind, and while he was there, he's running around. And I was like, well, do you want anything in return? He's like, you could come over and water my flowers. And I didn't know that was helpful. Oh. And I was like, I don't really like watering. I'm sorry. He's like, that's okay. And then when and there he was offering to bring me green mums because I didn't have any. He was so nice. And I was like, I don't want to water. So this is my public apology to Pasu, and I will come over and water sometime in the future.
Oh, that's
very sorry.
Kind.
Watering's not my thing.
I don't like it. But you know what? If I know that someone is getting what they're aiming for out of it, I will absolutely come over and help. And I think the problem is my flower situation is not there is no plan, as you can tell. It's just flowers akimbo. And so one day I'll get them organized. I use it when I need it. Leash.
She uses it when she needs it, how she wants to use it. You're not going to tell her otherwise. And I like your flowers, and I don't mind that they're all everywhere. I enjoy the scattered and
it's wildflowers, and it perfectly fits my outfit tonight. That I can just traipse around in the beautiful giant flower patches.
Oh, I didn't see what you're wearing, or maybe I did and I didn't notice. Where are you guys right now, anyway?
I am crossing the river near your.
I'm wearing my toaster strudel
staircase. Toaster strudel.
Oh.
I'm by your little collection of all these beautiful tulip buds. I'm going to water all these buddies.
Oh, thank you. Are those the tulips that you dropped off for me, Sarah, ages ago?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Maybe there's
a lot of buds.
tulips.
I don't think I dropped off so many budlets.
Turlips.
So many
Turlips.
Oh yeah, no.
You guys want to take a break?
Absolutely. I was just going to say, Sarah, these are the ones you dropped off, but Jared collected all of them yesterday.
That's what
fun.
it is.
And that's why they're all buds now. Yep, that's
Little
why.
buds. I thought they were freshly sprouted.
No. A couple of these did sprout from the stuff you left me, so thank you for that.
Of course.
Anyway, yes, let's take a break. And this is our break. Break. Did we all just hold our breath for that break?
I feel like next time we take a break, let's all hold our breath. Like take a really big inhale and just hold. Yeah, that'll be the thing. And then we'll see who can hold the breath the longest. And that's how we know when the break is over.
And that's how long the break is. Oh, good Lord.
Then again, maybe not.
I can hold my breath for a really long time.
Well, then I'll be
case,
the
I'll
one
just
that
stop.
shortens our break.
Yeah, I was just thinking I'll just stop after like a second. I was like, I'm done.
So I think this is our official like announcement post break time. We like to announce the upcoming contest for the week.
Yes.
Because our dear Hydro has another fun giveaway. He wants to share with everyone. Our benefactor, McQuack, McDuck, McScrooge,
Benefactor,
McMansion.
McQuactor.
Benefactor.
Oh,
I like
Benequactor.
Benequactor. Yes, our
Yes,
Benequactor.
makes sense.
That's perfect. All right, Benequactor. Well, anyway, this week he is offering a full inventory, so that's 40 spots of
40
turnips.
stacks.
40 stacks.
That's a lot
right.
of turnips.
It is.
For those of you who
4,000
don't turnips.
That is
You should
4,000
turn up
turnips.
to this contest.
So if
and
you
enter.
win the contest, he will come over to your island and drop off 4,000 turnips wherever you'd like him to. He's a pro at decorating his entire island with turnips. If you visit him in the last week, you may have seen, I don't know what to call it, I don't know what to call it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
His turnips were everywhere. Like as you are flying into his
Akimbo.
island, it's not akimbo. It's not haphazard and random. They were well organized, and they covered his island from just sea to shining
From
sea,
tip to tail.
tip to tail, sea to shining sea.
Turnips tip to tail. So it's turnips everywhere. Turnips,
It's a
turnips
turnip
everywhere.
mountain's majesty.
I like that a lot.
It was amazing. I as I was flying into the island, I burst out laughing, and I was sitting next to my brother, and I was like, "So this is like 1,000,000 turnips," and he was like, "I don't understand what that means," and I was like, "That means a lot of money." Yeah, it's a lot.
That's
I think
He's going to really retire.
I think he said it was 15 inventories of
Wow.
of turnips. I could be wrong about
Turnips to
15,
buy.
but it was a lot.
Wow.
That's so many. That's so
tried to
much
do the
work.
math. That was the
Yeah, I
thing,
know.
but he did have
that's
the
true.
good price last week, so he didn't have to go back and forth. Like
That's true.
That's why I was there, because I was just buying, one inventory. I bought my modest
my
3,300 turnips. Next time I'll leave a few
mean,
more tools behind and all.
So it's not only an investment of a lot of bells, it's also an investment of time because he's going back and forth making all these
Right, you
purchases.
can only fit
Yeah.
40.
Right.
Yeah.
40 stacks
So
at a
he
time.
and he wasn't letting
Stacks.
too many people visit at a time because it was taking him so long to put all the stuff down.
I'll bet.
And empty his inventory and go. So like one person could visit, two people could visit, but
Right.
he really needed to focus on filling his entire island with turnips.
Oh my goodness, I know. Wow. That's a lot
It
of
was
turnips.
truly impressive. I think I took a picture, so I will potentially share that at some
it.
point because it
Yes,
was
that'd be
impressive.
awesome.
So that is the upcoming contest giveaway.
Yay, so do it. And
there
it's,
is-
it's
Yeah.
question.
Sorry.
I have a question. If I was a listener and wanted to participate, it's not I don't
Timelines.
have to it's not something that you'd have to it's not like you need to make a fancy entry. It's just clicking something. It's
Yes,
low
one
stakes.
joiner Discord, which we've had a lot of new Discord
hi, welcome
friends.
to
Yes.
So
Discord
welcome.
friends.
We're really excited
Yeah.
to have you guys.
I love it. We must have about more than 40 people in our Discord now, and it's just growing. And
I
it's full
know.
of fun people.
Boy, oh boy, 40. No, just kidding.
I mean, we started with like 7 people.
I know,
Like,
I know.
Well,
it was pretty cool.
delightful. And whether you
great.
are an active vocal participant or if you're a lurker, welcome all. Because I know I'm usually a lurker at things. So
Yeah, I mean, if you
I
if you like to,
I started as a lurker. Now I'm here.
yeah,
I was scared. I was scared because I've never been in a Discord before, and I was scared and I didn't know what was happening. And then
you're so brave.
And then I was brave.
I have a
I felt like I
confession.
had to be.
I've never been in a Discord before either. Before I created one and started adminning it, so it is an easy way in as long as you are just you've just figured out as you go along. We've been stumbling through. Got some,
and thanks to our friends for helping. Thanks to all listeners who are moderating or just giving input. We appreciate it. Thank you. So much.
Everyone that's giving
advice.
Thanks,
Joelle, for your excellent hard work, and thanks, Leash, for jumping in there.
And thanks, Sarah, for doing all the approvals this week. You got lots of people in the really door. If it was on me, everyone would be waiting. Because this has been a strange week for me.
Me too. Because I don't talk.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's okay.
I do when I see it. I just don't see it.
It's okay.
Hey, I'm supposed to call you sweetie, and that's not right. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie.
Honey, it's all right.
Thanks, darling.
So what I will tell you is, if you want to enter the contest, you can join the Discord. You go.
How do we join the Discord, Joelle?
You ask. You just ask us.
Just ask.
If you send us an email, I think that worked recently. If you message us on,
it's fine. I just realized my phone was like over in the other room, and I'm sorry, I'm talking.
That's okay. Jeez, Sarah. Wow.
I'm so bad.
Rude. You can message us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and email us. Those are the 4 ways to get on our Discord. Or if you just happen to know any of us personally, you can just ask directly as well. So please do that.
But please maintain 6 feet of social distance.
You can ask us directly digitally, I should say. Yes. Or yell it from 6 feet away, please, while wearing a mask, please.
Shout it at the roof. From the rooftops.
You could try shouting it from your rooftop, and maybe we're going to be an earshot. I don't know.
So you'll join the Discord, and then the first thing you'll do is read about how our Discord works. We have so many channels. There's a lot to just get acquainted with. But go find that contest channel and go hit that duck reaction, and that enters you into the contest. And that's it. It's very simple.
Yes.
And then the other thing I will share is that a lot of our super fun Discord friends and listeners are coming up with all kinds of different events they want to host.
Yes. Oh my
goodness.
So much
in the next week or so, we have a game night hosted by Katie B. There's a bumblebee on her name, so I assume I'm going to call her Katie B.
Nice.
It might be a honeybee. You don't know.
Katie Honeybee, then. Fine. We have Kim. That is right. Kim Roberts. I mentioned that earlier. She is hosting a Swapsies and Dropsies on May 9th, I believe. And then
it's a special day. It's Bunny's birthday.
I know May 9th. What the heck's happening on May 9th?
It's Bunny's birthday. Everyone knows this. Common knowledge.
Obviously.
It's a Leash celebration. It's Leash's birthday. Wow, it isn't.
And I'm just going to throw this out there because we don't have events planned specifically for 2 very special birthdays. But if anyone wants to wish Miss Rar and Miss Leash a happy birthday, those are coming up next week. Rar's is May 7th and Leash's is May 9th. And you better get on it. And Bunny's as well. Bunny.
You better get on it. If you feel like saying happy birthday, feel free to. But please don't feel obligated.
But do it.
But also get on it.
And send them stuff, send all the gifts. Wrap them first. I'm saying it. You guys aren't saying it. And the other event, by the way, that I wanted to announce is that Stevie is planning a fashion show on Island.
So cool.
I think that's a really fun idea. There may be more than one if there's too many people signed up, but the idea will be everyone comes with their wands full of amazing themed outfits based on predetermined, I think, ideas. I think I don't know if there will be prompts or words. I don't know what it'll be, but everyone comes with a wand ready. And then there's some sort of rating system. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm really excited to find out.
Nice. That sounds very cool. I hope we see pictures.
I wish you could have more than 8 people because I don't necessarily want to participate, but I definitely want to see it.
I know. I wish you could be a spectator.
If we could figure out how to stream it. But hopefully people will take pictures. And if one of us can attend, we can take a bunch of videos while we're there. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I wish you could just watch. That would be really fun.
Right.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, if anyone wants to join events or host your own events, come join the Discord. Sure. There's a lot of fun ideas. There's I posted earlier this week about, or maybe it was last week, about doing a like a scavenger hunt on your island or like a maze.
I really love the idea.
Oh my gosh!
So
those mazes are intense and
or
amazing.
like a mystery,
Amazing.
solve a mystery on your island.
Oh, that's
like
right.
a
We talked
murder
about
mystery.
Cluedo. Some
Ooh.
action.
or we could actually legitimately have a relay race. Sarah, you sent me those relay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That would be cool, where you literally have to pass an object to another person.
That's a fun idea. I'm writing that down.
That's a dropsy and swapsy relay race.
Yes,
These are all
be
wonderful
fun?
ideas.
That would be
And then
fun.
there was someone made a music thing. I found like someone like put all the musical instruments in a room and actually like created something that sounded a bit like music.
Oh, that's very
I think
fancy.
the final version was highly edited, but
Oh,
yeah,
did
they
you the
retuned
tone
it.
editing?
They
so
retuned
the-
it, but the
Yes.
beats were all the same.
yeah, but like it was
cute and
really
silly.
on beat. It was really good. So there's so many things, so many different parties and creative events you can host. So if you have those ideas, come join our Discord and host a party if you want. And even if you're just hosting a stargazing party, we had fun with that last
which is also
week.
fun. Yes, absolutely.
There's so many
That's
fun
something-
That
things
was
to do.
just last week.
God, right? It was like a week and a half ago. I know.
It was
I know.
before we recorded, wasn't it?
It was last Tuesday.
Yes, because we had our
Yeah.
picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. That feels like it was not that long ago.
So that is my contest and event announcement. And
Lovely,
then
thank
I
you.
think the next thing was the tips and tricks section. We were going to talk about the April fish that are leaving and
Yes,
see if
today was-
anyone
Yeah, so this
has
is like
tips
a-
or tricks.
Tips or tricks
Sarah.
for next time.
Or does Sarah have any
tricks.
tips? Sarah, did
I
you catch a
have.
tuna and a marlin?
I caught both the tuna and the marlin. I
Tell
caught
me your
2
secrets, my
marlins.
lady.
My secret is that, for crying out loud, just go ahead and make more fishing bait because I never had anything spawning at the dock. which is
Nothing
where you
spawns at the
catch.
dock. Nothing.
That's where you catch them?
That's where
pier.
the marlin, as far as I know, that's where marlin and tuna spawn. Is at the
That's what all the web things say. All the lists that I found.
think
all
it's
say
I
correct,
don't,
because I
I
fished
don't
other
follow stuff for fishing. I just kind of
Well, I
do it
just-
and
I
hang
just-
out
I hear
and-
I
ya.
Googled it because I was like, I'm never gonna find these. Where can I start? Like, is it just regular ocean? Do I start over here, over there? And so it said pier, so I went to the pier and then discovered.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, pier. I said dock.
Google is
Same.
responding to whatever I just said. Shut up.
But yeah. So it's kind of
So
like
you did find them off the pier?
yes, that's where I got both.
Pier.
I got every
Pier
marlin that I
1.
caught, all 2 of the marlins I caught, and the one
caught
tuna I caught.
2?
Yes, I caught 2 marlins, so I sold one. I sold one to
What?
CJ, and I
Mazel.
donated
What
one
did you
to
get? Like
museum.
30? You got 30
It was
something thousand bells for
15,000?
that?
No, I think it was 15,000.
I have
I might be
5 bait right now. You think that's going to do it, Rar?
Yes, it could.
I had 20 yesterday, and no marlin or tuna showed up.
It's
I don't
worth a
think this
try.
is it. It's really small.
I'm gonna go and see if I can mine. I'm gonna go mine some clams right now, and I will donate them to the cause. And you guys can try.
Are you
I
guys
should
still
have
on my
brought
island?
bait. Remember when I said, do you guys need anything?
I didn't think of it until just now. Now it's
Well,
I've forgotten.
And all my bait got used up yesterday, so I got nothing
Also,
left.
I
something
have like,
for these fish that don't have a very long window, it would be great to get when you know about it to start earlier. But it's hard because it's like you think that you're going to just catch it along the way.
I know, and then I
just think
realized
it's
I
not gonna
really
be till
was not
last day.
fishing very much this month because I just was not interested in it.
You just wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't calling you.
And you know, it was a lot, and I had other things I wanted to do, like rearranging my island 5 times. You know, it just takes up time, Sarah.
I
this
hear
is
you.
definitely not it. This is like a seahorse.
Yeah.
Oh,
that,
yes.
that a little guy.
So,
yeah, little seahorses
perhaps-
and stuff.
I'm just gonna make a new one.
Exactly.
gonna
That can be
fish that.
another tip that if you don't have bait to burn through, you can just cast more bait out when it's a small shadow and not bother fishing for it.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
shoot. I have to drop stuff because I have too much crap in my hands.
Got
Oh, maybe
too
I'll go
much
and sell some
sturf.
stuff.
If you have to leave something behind, I'll send it to you.
Maybe I can give you my fossils and you can see if any of them are the ones that you need.
Oh,
Would that be good? I've got a few in my hands, a few identified
Yeah,
ones. In
yeah,
my
and
hands,
then
in my
and then
pockets.
if I don't need them, I'll leave them back for you, and you can bring them home.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind of you. I appreciate.
But yeah, I'm like,
well, and
I'm
I'm going
just
to
a
leave them
few
here for you
fossils
anyway
behind.
because I don't think you'll be able to. I have I don't know if you
Oh,
can
I can't
give
identify them
to-
while you're there.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
already identified, so I don't know if maybe he can take donations when.
No,
they're
he still
identified.
won't take
He
donations.
still won't take them. Yeah, well, that's
No,
fine.
no, yeah.
I'm going
he
to
won't.
put
He won't
them-
even talk to you. He won't. Yeah.
Just be like,
It would be nice if your friends could donate to your museum.
Yeah.
it would be
right?
nice. I would
Especially
like that too.
while they're visiting, they could take care of some stuff and
Yeah.
I mean, it would just be nice if, like, you know, Sarah was so fortunate to have caught 3 marlins, she could hold on to 2 and then like wait till like, you know, the end of the month until someone needs it and go, I have one.
Wouldn't that be great?
Bring it over and give it to Blathers.
Yeah, and just give it to Blathers. Like, I'm not asking to like give it to you for selling purposes or anything like that, which I think is stupid. You should be able to do that anyway. But
yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like when people kept asking like, what do I want to trade for things? I was like, I want for nothing but these 2 stupid fishes.
Oh, and you can't get them from friends.
Fishes.
It's kind of
and the chicks for free.
Chicks are for kicks. Yeah,
chicks are for kids.
Well, I'm glad you got it, and it sounds like the tip was the same thing I found on the internet, which is hang out at the pier and put all of your food out and see what you get.
And you can always, I mean, if you're just out wandering around, always check to see if there's a large fish spawned at the dock or pier.
Yeah, I swear to God, it was always a sea bass. Every freaking time it was a sea bass. The C+ bass.
Were they ill-tempered sea bass?
I mean, lasers. I got ill-tempered about the sea bass. I would put pictures on them.
I'm sorry.
You remember in City Folk that your secondary character would be sleeping in their Betty by, and you could come and
because you could lean over them and breathe on them.
Yes, because you'd have the upstairs attic.
I missed that.
That was a fun feature.
When my brother was playing today, he went and did one of those like open events, you know, like the like let's go celebrate the new Nook shop or whatever.
Oh yeah,
and I was not there. I was not invited to the celebration of my own island's upgrade.
Oh,
nope.
So it didn't happen.
But you can both celebrate it.
If we were both playing, I can have my own celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if we were both playing, and he was like the leader, I was the leader. We could both be at the party, but because I wasn't playing at the time,
I don't know about that, but I know that you can.
So you can play. Have you? Question, Joelle. Have you tried playing at the same time as Kevin Bob?
Well, what do you mean playing at the same time?
Like, so you can both each use a little controller, and one can be the leader and one can be the
So that we did that because you can switch between the leader and the follower.
Yeah,
and the leader,
was
and
that
you do
fun?
You do a shake to switch between the leader and the follower.
Is that how you
that was
do
fun.
it? That's so cute.
You just do a little shake.
And a little shaky shake.
And then you press A, and then you're the leader, and then you shake again and press A, and then the other person's the leader.
That's
what we did, because if you want to trade items between each other, if you are not the leader and you pick something up, it goes right into the recycle box. But if you are a leader, you drop something, and then you switch the other person to become the leader, then they pick the thing up, then it goes right into their pocket. Does that make sense?
Oh, so that way they don't have to worry about collecting it from the thingy later?
Yeah, so if you just want it immediately. So what happened was my brother bought the red samurai hat, but he really wanted the blue samurai hat. So I bought the blue one, and then I went over to his house. He got the red samurai hat out of his house. Nice. He dropped that one. I switched to leader, picked it up.
Swippy swappies.
I dropped the blue one on the ground. He switched to leader, picked it up. And then we both had our samurai hats in the right head.
Yay!
Crisis averted.
Perfect.
But the first time, before we knew about the recycle box thing, I was dropping off all these tools for him, and he was picking them up, and they were just disappearing into thin air, and I didn't know about the recycle box, and I was like, something ate my colorful tools.
That's so frustrating about the tools just disappearing. I feel like that's a weird
anything
oversight.
Anything
just like poofs away.
Yeah, like it was a thing of seeds. It was it was anything, like anything you buy that you want to leave for the other person. I was picking up apples, trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
And they just
that's what I was trying to tell you about the Gulliver thing when I picked up the Gulliver
I get it now.
Yes.
thing and it disappeared.
That's true.
Now we understand.
Yeah, so if those ended up in the recycle box, those were still the original ones. But yeah.
But there was enough for him to still complete the task.
Yeah.
Which is extra great. So that means you can get extras, which is a good way to...
I think when you're picking up for Gulliver, I think it works a little bit differently because anything you pick up for Gulliver goes whoosh, right? Or is that not
goes
how
what?
that goes?
No. Because you collect... When you're just playing as a single player playing to collect the 5
just go in your
communicator
pocket?
parts for Gulliver, they condense they stack until you get 5.
Okay.
Until you get 5. I'm making a physical stack of...
Yeah, very helpful visual cue.
Sorry, but I think that's cool. It could be a way to earn more of those rusted parts if you play with 2 players. If that's true that you still can get enough, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
maybe.
But I don't know.
I just bought the DIY
unconfirmed.
I bought the DIY for the robot hero today just to find out like
so
what
you can
that's
see
all
how many
about.
pieces.
So now I know you need so much. And now I know why Hydra was collecting all the things he was collecting, because you need 10 rusted parts and like 30 gold nugs. And
I thought it was something. Is it only 10? I feel like it's something. It's
well,
like 30 rusted parts.
I
or
have
something.
it right here. Let's see.
It's huge.
It's bonks is what it is.
It is bonky donkers.
It's
bonky
donkers. It's babonkulous is what it is.
It is babonkulous.
I don't know what category it's in.
Robot
there
hero.
It is.
30 rusted parts, 90 iron nuggets, 10 gold nuggets.
10 gold nuggets.
Where are you getting this? Where did you get the DIY?
You buy the DIY in your Nook ABD thing.
Oh, that robot.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is like one that's very expensive. And also you need the rocket, which I don't even have the DIY for a rocket, so I don't know where to start there, or if you have to buy it somewhere. So I have to imagine this is like a layered effort that you have to like get the rocket to get the thing.
Oh, I have a follow-up. If it's okay to have a little interjection follow-up stream that we were talking about.
What's a follow-up, Sarah?
It's just that I was having a night where it was not a meteor shower night, but I did see 3 shooting stars.
It happens.
I was able to get, so it happens. It is confirmed. I have confirmed. Yes, you can.
The first time I saw shooting stars, it was not a meteor night. It was just a random night. Yeah.
Huh. So there you go.
I just lucked out.
Happens. Well,
or maybe it wasn't. They didn't tell me. I don't know, but.
They like
you would know if it was a meteor shower, because it would be.
I feel they talk it up.
Ton of meteors.
Like unless you didn't talk to anyone, I feel like you would know.
I think it's less likely. Like I have a clear night now, and I haven't seen a single shooting star.
That's why I'm looking. I just decided I would just look up at the stars. For
I know you mentioned that, and I just looked up and went, nope, nothing. Not nothing.
It looks like a beautiful night.
I wonder if there is some sort of like data collected about like what the percentage of non-meteor shower nights and like what time of day is the best time, like. Because that one time that I randomly stumbled upon it, it was midnight or like 12:30. So like maybe certain times of day you're more likely than others. I don't know.
It's possible.
Or it's just rando.
Randos.
Who can know?
The other tips and tricks I wanted to talk about is how does one inventory their fossils if they didn't start at the beginning?
Oh.
Is there a way to do
Why
that?
why isn't there like a little page?
Why can't there be a Critterpedia for fossils?
Yeah, agreed.
That's what Alicia's asking, right?
Yeah. There is a list of all the fossils in your ABD, but I don't think it's actually sorted especially effectively.
No, I don't want that.
I don't even know if it's. I think it's grouped alphabetically.
I want to see what's missing,
right?
Or at least know how many spots are missing.
So I know some people are using an app, because there's that like guide app that you can download on your phone.
Right.
And
so you can do more work. I want it to do it for me.
Yeah.
Well, it is
interesting. Go around museum?
A list. Yeah, I'm visiting museum. I'm seeing if there's anything. Is there like a list that's someplace that's displayed that we didn't see a list?
Like you have to go to each little placard and it says this is the thing, or it says please find more parts or whatever. Like it tells you at each placard.
Okay, at each one of the little individual bips. But I mean, you can see. At least it should. Yes, I would hope that it looks obvious if it's something.
Visually, I know I'm not done with the brachio, but like other stuff, I can't tell. Like there's one I'm not done with, and I'm clearly missing like a wing or something, but I can't really tell because it's dark.
You're missing the Triceratops tail.
I sure am.
And the brachio. I guess it's the brachio hip or something, probably.
The brachio torso hip. I don't know. I'm missing a whole chunk of the brachio.
Oh, you have your whole stegosaurus though.
I sure do. Stego. I got my whole T-Rex the other day.
Your right wing of your pterodactyl.
That's what I'm missing. Okay. I knew I was missing a wing.
So yes, I'm currently visiting Joelle's or Joey.
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Oh,
come on! Come on down.
I'm coming to the museum too.
Oh,
move out of the way, Merengue. Jeez.
There should be some sort of like small fossil in front of the Dimetrodon, I believe, and it is currently empty there.
So okay. See, that's the kind of thing that like because you don't have part of it, you don't know what you're missing.
You can't tell that it's missing.
Your animals are all in my way. Tex is just standing in front of the museum like a chump.
You leave Tex alone.
No, you leave Tex alone.
Ooh, both you and I are missing the mammoth skull.
That's on my island. Yes.
Mammoth skull.
I do love, by the way, in that part of the museum that they like align the different skeletons to like their closest mammal match or whatever.
Yes, the chart is really
modern
adorable.
match.
And how
And so you got like merengue shape right over the or maybe it's actually like an Eloise right over the mammoth. I think it's so cute.
And merengue is above the oh shoot, what is that buddy called? I gotta go look at this guy.
Yeah,
there's one that's another kind of rhino like.
Yeah, with the big old horn. Yeah, horn thing.
The Megacerops.
That thing. Yeah. Did I finish that one? I think I finished the Megacerops.
Yes,
right?
yes. And the Megaloceros. Boy, oh boy. I was much better pronouncing these when I was a child.
Mega millions.
Mega
Megabucks and millions.
Scratch offs.
You can walk under the Brachiosaurus.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I just walked under him. Or is that the Brachio or is that the Bronta? What is that one?
That's the Diplodocus and the Brachiosaurus.
And then the Brachio, I'm missing like the whole middle. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm missing the butt. I just have a tail.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, hi, Leash. Oh, look at all the fun people in my museum. This is cool.
I like it. It's a lovely museum. Your collection is fantastic. Even with
Wouldn't you think my
collection's
collection's complete? And the answer is no.
No. The answer is no.
I would not think so because you are missing a Brontosaurus butt or Brachiosaurus.
I do not think you're the girl that has everything.
No, because I don't. I don't have a blue marlin or a tuna. I do not have everything.
Oh,
nor do you have a who's it or what's it.
But she's got. If you want thingamabobs,
I love
she's
standing
got
on
plenty.
the blue dots. The blue dots are like
I know. Isn't that the coolest?
Amazing.
They've made this museum so beautiful. I can't get over
stand on
how
this
cool
blue
it
dot.
is.
Stand on this blue dot.
Oh, you're missing your middle of your Quetzal as well.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, Joelle.
Tips and tricks, guys. Stand on your blue dot in your museum and you can see the whole... I won't even tell you what you're going to see. It's a magic experience. I won't ruin it for anyone.
There's another blue dot over here, but it's not as amazing.
Okay, but I bet it's still kind of amazing.
It just moves your camera.
Oh, so you can see the thing. Oh, I was wondering why that's there. Are there
There's
other
a blue dot
dots?
up here too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it glows.
Can we stand together on my blue dot?
I don't know.
Everybody
I have to be like in the middle.
Wait, which dot?
Look at that. I can see the T-Rex now.
The blue dot things. I didn't know there was a dot back there. There's a dot in the back.
Here, I'll move so you can stand
Dot
on
in
the
the back.
Whoa, so cool.
I'm taking a video of that experience we just had.
Follow up. Because we were wondering if there were other dinosaurs that move with the mouth. I can confirm the T-Rex also does.
So if you collect a full T-Rex and you put it on your island, it'll make movements.
You can put just the skull of the T-Rex and it still does the motion.
Oh, nice.
I have sold so many T-Rex skulls. Why did I not know about this? Well, they make a ton of cash.
Sorry.
I didn't know.
Well, also that probably helped you pay off some house action.
It did. Now I'm good because I had a good turnip week, as I think the rest of us did. So I don't need to I don't need to sell all my stuff.
So you can start being picky.
I
about
might start
fossils
collecting certain items. Yeah.
It's so fun.
That is soup's fun.
That's a tiny delight.
Also, when I visited Leash the other day, Leash introduced me to the big monster and how it breathes fire when you touch it.
Oh yeah, because Raj showed me that 5 minutes earlier.
And I had the volume on because I was playing on my TV at the time, so I heard it make all the sounds.
Oh, look at you! What sound?
Oh my gosh, Joelle! That's a tiny
When I
delight
play on my
to
TV,
me
I
that Joelle
hear
was
it.
listening with sound.
And you guys liked my dock for my lighthouse?
Yes. Oh my gosh, the Trump
my crowning.
That was
Trump
amazing,
logo.
Leash.
So
Leash
beautiful.
created a dock out of
It's great.
patterns. And
So when you're
things.
approaching her lighthouse, it looks like there's little pylons that are on a real dock. And it's like, ooh, how'd you do it? And then you get to it and you're like, oh, it's a magical trick of optical illusion.
So good.
It's very cool.
I was
love it.
watching a lot of Dispatches from Elsewhere, so I was super
Oh, do you like that
into
show?
the trompe l'oeil. Yeah, it's over, but it's good.
Well, I mean,
it was good.
It could be over, and I could still watch it now.
The last episode is like really crazy.
That's the Jason Segel show, right?
Yeah.
It's like on my potential.
It was very good. It was very entertaining, and I felt like I was going on a fun little exploration / mystery through the whole thing, and then at the end it's just that was really
cool.
Oh, you smart Jason Segel person.
Aww.
He's a crafty one, that Jason Segel.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do we want to do a Spotlight Camper, or do we want to end now on just the open question?
Wait, did we ever... I want to know, have you ever done this thing? Did we do that?
No,
yes,
we haven't.
That is the open question. But we could save that for the end.
Wait, is it the end now then?
Which could be now, or we could do a Spotlight Camper and then... What do you guys want to do?
Oh.
Did you have a particular desire to do a spotlight camper, Joelle?
We just haven't done one in a while. That's all. Dead air.
How about some dead air instead?
You
What do
guys,
you
I
think
can't
about
see
that?
you guys. You're all stuck.
Oh
I'm
no!
here.
Can you hear us still?
I can hear you
Oh.
because that's a different format. I
Oh,
think.
the Zoom got stuck on your end? That happened.
My Zoom is stuck.
Oh,
Zoom,
no.
Zoom is not zoomy, zoom, zoom.
Bummer.
I mean, we can do anything.
I don't know what's
What do
going
you
on.
guys
Oh,
wanna
I
do?
see. It's giving me. It's saying there's 3 little dots by you, Leash, that are like.
Oh,
I don't
I
know
see
what that
Leash
means.
just fine. Leash looks fine.
Well, no, I
Am I
see Leash
moving?
just fine, but she's got little dots in the corner. I don't know what that means. Oh, is that because I had? Never mind. It's because I was hovering my mouse over it.
Oh,
That's a menu.
Wow. Is that what that's called? How does that
That's a
work?
menu.
menu.
Can I-
What's
it's a
a
menu.
menu? What's a menu?
Oh my goodness.
I also watched
Menu.
Tiger King.
Oh,
wow.
no, that's
an adventure.
My
I feel like
menu.
I've watched it from hearing so much about it.
Oh my gosh, that is
the no.
crazy bonkers.
Okay, so are we just going to save Spotlight Camper for another time and go right into?
We could, since I was not prepared to do a spotlight camper.
No.
Leash, are you ready for
Yes.
this?
Oh, if you don't have one, then let's not do one.
I just wanted to do one because we haven't done one about
I know,
spotlight.
but if we
No
don't have
camper.
one-
Bye bye.
Sarah,
Next time, Spotlight.
Next time on Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing.
Oh, I have an idea. Next time, send us your spotlight campers. Who do you want us?
Oh
to
yeah,
talk
who do you
about
want to
next time?
spotlight?
Yeah,
We'll talk
who do
about
you want
the
to
area
spotlight?
Either tell
Pick
us
our
on,
favorite.
tell us on
your
Discord
favorites.
or tell us on social media, and we might just pick one of them or not. Who knows? But just suggest.
And one quick thing before we go into the last thing.
Yes.
We got a couple new reviews on our
oh yeah, did you want to read it?
Apple iTunes.
My heart,
I can't.
my heart is warmed.
So sweet.
It's so warmed.
It was very kind. I love it.
Let me pull it up real
sweet.
quick.
And while
It's
Leash
really
is pulling
kind.
it up, I just want to remind people that it is super helpful if you leave us reviews on things
yeah,
like
definitely.
Spotify or iTunes
Helps
or
us
anything
get
else
found.
you can. Facebook even, wherever you can
Yeah.
find a place to leave us a review, please feel free to do it. It helps us so much and we appreciate it. And you might get read by Leash like this.
Here we go.
Here.
Okay, we have 3 new ones this month. Maybe we do this on an end of month basis.
Yeah, that's
I don't
really
know.
a good
If we
idea.
get more, that'd be great.
I like that.
The first one from Tigress is 3 words: funniest podcast ever.
I agree.
So sweet.
Which I concur. Well, thank you very much. We try to be funny.
Thank
and then we
you.
also try not to
Can I
be
read-
funny,
can
but
I
then we
read-
just keep
We
doing
try to be so serious.
super serious. Okay.
Leash,
yes,
can I
Sarah,
read
do you want to
Leash,
do one?
do you want
I
from-
want to read
Sarah,
the
you
one
wanna read
from because I love this username so much.
Oh.
This is from Earthy Cheese. And their comment, they give us 5 stars and said, "Quality content. I love this."
I have
And
a
that's
question.
exactly how they said it too.
I have a question for Earthy Cheese.
And you go.
Have they gone all the way back to a year ago when we did our Fromage Crossing episodes?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh,
Episode.
Earthy Cheese.
47.
I don't know if we had
Episode.
an earthy cheese though.
Well, I maybe we should find out if they have opinions about Earthy Cheese after they listen to that episode. So Earthy Cheese, if you are listening, go back to our April 1st, 2019 episode and tell us what you think. If you can.
Please do.
And then the award goes to the lengthiest
But the one that
review.
made me cry.
But it's
just a little
great.
bit.
I like the substance. It's lots of substance. A casual podcast for a not so casual game from April 13th by The Ironside. And I don't know who any of these people are because they may have different aliases and we may actually know them. But anyway, thank you in advance if we don't know you.
Their real names.
You're
What?
telling me that this person was not born with the name The Ironside?
Mr. The Mr.
Or
The
Miss.
Ironside
Or Ms.
The Ironside. I don't want to
possible. Just think it's
assume. I'm not going to
possible.
assume.
They.
Ironside. Ms. Mr. Ms. Anyway.
Captain. Captain.
They-
Captain.
What?
Captain the Ironside. That's their title.
Reginald.
Done.
All right. This is what they said. I can't. If you know Animal Crossing, then you know that the game can be a lot less casual than it lets on at first glance, which is true.
That's very true.
It's a rabbit hole. But they didn't say that. I said that.
That's a leash.
Continuing
insert.
on. I'm the best with reading reviews.
You're doing great. Keep it up. Good work.
Some of the community around the game. I don't think that was supposed to be capitalized. Maybe I should have.
On my,
Leash.
maybe
Emphasis
leave the
is
judgment
on
on the table, Leash.
I thought it was going somewhere, but then I realized, okay, whatever. Fine.
This is just written with lots of enthusiasm.
I know.
And
they're very excited.
Perfect. We
Some of the
appreciate
community around the game podcasts and message boards online can feel daunting to someone returning after a long hiatus from the series. Or if you're just starting, or if you're from Pocket Camp world, a lot of this is all new. Yes, that's true. Again, I'm adding extra flavor to this.
You're contextualizing.
Yes. Okay. What they've managed to do here is create a charming and casual feeling podcast that welcomes all. I say casual feeling because in between the fun banter and random singing, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite parts of the show, there's a lot of great information.
Do
and tips thrown in.
Do.
Sorry. Okay. And finish. Questions are brought up that I've seen asked before in other Animal Crossing communities and were greeted with, "That's pretty standard, you don't know this," etc. But here they take the time to answer without making you feel like you should have known it to begin with.
That's because we're just like you.
I know, because we're also learning.
We're just people.
We're not leet sores. We're just normals. We're normies.
We're normies.
Just like the cardboard boxes Sarah's looking for.
By the way, I have one, but Sarah, I need to give it to you at some point.
I want them. Thank you.
Lastly, the only change I'd make is I'd love some longer episodes just because it's so enjoyable. Easy 5 stars for me, both for the show and the community you've built around it. Well, thank you very much. That was such a sweet. Thank you for taking the time to write such a long, not long, but like well thought out.
Very helpful. We love getting like real feedback, and we always appreciate any feedback at all, or any just feedback. 5 stars or happies or whatever. But yeah, getting like legit feedback makes us feel good, knowing that you guys might want longer episodes if we can pull them off.
Yeah, and I think we try to do some Let's Plays, especially in the before times. We did some Let's Plays.
If we can
to add a
figure
little
out
extra
how to
content for
do it in this time, I just don't know.
I know. I've got to mess around. I mean,
maybe we could we'll sync up the audio separately. We'll talk about it. But we do want to do a Let's Play. We just haven't figured out how to do it with 3 of us and different computers and different places and separate remote locations. Have that but I will say that the fact that all of our episodes over the last month have been well over an hour, you're welcome.
Yeah, because we got nothing better to do.
Just at least
it's only kind of true.
Are we ready for our last segment? Can I sing it again?
Yes, please.
I want to know, have you ever done this thing?
Has anyone ever done an island cleanup?
What's that?
Through the construction?
That's an option when you're doing construction.
Oh, I clicked on it. I went through the whole thing.
What does it do?
What is it?
I didn't do it.
But
I think it's for like. It sounded like if you like left your tools somewhere or something. I don't know.
Like I read today, because I was learning about the recycle box a little bit more, and I read today that like stuff from the island cleanup ends up in your recycle box, but I don't have a concept of what that is. Like, is it flowers? Is it tools? Is it rocks you left behind? Is it trees? Like, I don't know what the limit is on island cleanup and how it works. And I haven't done it, and I will at some point because I just want to know. But that's my open question. I want to know if you ever done this thing.
I have never done this thing, and I just did a quick search to see what the what it seems to be. Is that according to animalcrossing.fandom.com, the cleanup service cleans up placed items, fencing, and trees.
The mop-up crew.
Yeah, and it says in quotes, when you're stuck in a pickle. So I'm guessing if you accidentally kind of fence yourself in and can't remove bits to get out, it's like an alternative to the rescue crew, perhaps?
I guess. Interesting.
The rescue service? I'm not sure. I haven't done it yet. I feel kind of like I'd like to.
A pickle. I should have tried that when I got stuck at the top of my fountain.
I wouldn't have even known that was for that.
I'm like, so I think part of me is like afraid I don't have control over what an island cleanup is, and so I don't know that I want something to take things that I've left I'm very controlling. My game is set up in my way. This is my island.
Right. You've worked hard to get it where it is now, and you don't want it to be accidentally like remove things that you've placed and had a purpose for where you put them and stuff. So I get it. I feel like I've not even done that much structured planning, and I'd still be upset if my stuff was like moved out of the way and I didn't want it to be moved.
Yeah, like I put these here. I know that this is not a final resting spot for this fence, but this is here because I wanted it here. Thank you very much.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if anyone listening has done the island cleanup and wants to give us some information, we can follow upstream that next week.
I would love to hear more about the thing.
Share your cleanup stories.
Share your cleanups.
Or whatever. Yes. I
Cleanups.
still have not updated our birthday calendar, but I can pull up the one that I have.
We're really slow on the calendar thing that I initially was like, I really need this, and now I haven't. Weeks. But I need it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure out the calendar. We're gonna eventually set up like an events calendar for our Discord, and that way we can help people remember when things are happening and what the stuff is. And we have the birthday calendar we can share as well, so people can hook that up. But none of that is set up yet, so one day.
That's okay. I feel like it's we'll get to it someday.
I have to switch to my Pocket Pie calendar.
My calendar will come.
So this is the end of the episode, and I'm going to load up these birthdays so I can tell you whose birthday is whose and what's happening when. So I have absolutely no idea who Carlo is. Who is Carlo?
Carlo. Carlos?
It says Carlo.
He's a Beppy. Carlo and Beppy.
Oh, it's one of the birdie birds, the blackbirds.
Oh, guys,
the OK Motor
I forgot
guys.
about them. I missed them.
I needed the context.
You're
I
welcome.
needed to know it was
Good job,
Carlo
Louise.
Beppe de Beppe. Yeah, okay.
Carlo, Beppy,
Anyway.
and Giovanni.
Before I get to Carlo, today is actually Angus's birthday. So happy birthday to my sweet
Angus.
bull bud Angus. I hope I find you one day and you can come to my island and meet your forever love merengue. And we'll have merengues forever. On May 3rd, it will be Carlo's birthday. Happy birthday, Carlos de Beppe. On the 5th of May, which I guess is next week. You guys, this is all like coming really fast. The 5th of May is Paolo's birthday. Paolo's the elephant, I think, right?
Pink
With the big
Big
bushy
eyebrows.
Pink elephants.
Scorsese brows. Yeah.
Pink elephants.
On the 6th, it's Tank's birthday. Tank has a big leaf on his head. I remember that about Tank. And then on the 7th, it is some random creature named Rar's birthday.
Yay.
And that
Sounds like a liar.
And that's the birthdays for the week because we're not dipping into the next week. So someone doesn't get a shout out more than the one she already got. Sorry.
Oh.
And on that delightful note, I would love to thank our wonderful patient producer who waits many, many minutes for us to get our stuff together in this new world we live in every week. Thank you to Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios for just dealing with it and handling it. We appreciate you. And with that, I say